Matt and Gabe, I now turn, as promised, to Congressman Ted Lieu. The House committees are already responding to this report. What do you think is significant here?
Well, I don't think a lot is significant because in terms of the 25th Amendment, people have been talking about that in the White House for a long time. Omarosa actually said it was so routine, they had a hashtag for it, TFA. So what's alarming would be people who didn't think about the 25th Amendment. Anyone watching this would have thought about that. And none of this appeared to have been executed. He didn't seem to have taped anything. He didn't seem to have gone much further with the 25th Amendment talks. So this would not be enough to fire Rod Rosenstein.
Yeah,
and if he did, it'd be obstruction of justice.
And with your blessing, I would like to get really nerdy here and talk about a concept in government that is, quote, pre-decisional. You're familiar with that concept.
Yes.
In the FOIA context when you have freedom of information requests, that there is a space in government to talk about things pre-decision, before a decision is made. And it seems that we are in the heart of that at DOJ during what is an incredible time brought upon by Donald Trump's actions, where there was a range of discussions going on. I thought it was notable that Mike Schmidt, who's done this reporting, didn't think the wiretap got anywhere. And so whatever it wasn't a thing.
That's a great point. So the reason that the public can't get documents that are pre-decisional under FOIA, these laws of transparency, is because we want people to be able to put out ideas that may not be good ideas or they want to take back or they're just floating it out there. And that's why I don't think this is enough to fire Rod Rosenstein. And the president did it. It really would be a pretext to try to get a Mueller investigation. It's also really suspicious, the timing of all of this. You just had Paul Manafort flip. You had Michael Cohen, his longtime lawyer, flip, and then all of a sudden we see these sources talking about what Rod Rosenstein did.
Well, and that goes to what Michael Schmidt, I think, was defending, and I think viewers can take this all in for themselves and think about it both ways. On the one hand, they may have spent a long time reporting this out, and some of this may have just come together. On the other hand, right, so the Times may feel they've been working the story. Some of it may have just come together because there may be people right now, for a range of reasons, who are going hard at Rod Rosenstein. I mean, it's quite noticeable and quite blatant when this is happening.
That's absolutely correct. And even some of the sources, as you had pointed out, were not in the room. So it's hard to know if someone is being sarcastic or not if you're not listening to that statement firsthand. And I think you have other reporting now, one from the Washington Post, that does suggest that maybe Rod Rosenstein was being sarcastic. But at the end of the day, none of these things that he mused about or thought about were actually implemented. And it could simply turn out that he thought about it, then he had these interactions with the president, and he decided, no, I think the best thing is not to do a 25th Amendment. And as he says in his own statement, he doesn't believe there's any basis for it.
Right. Well, it's certainly an unusual story. When and why is what we're exploring. Congressman Ted Lieu, thanks for spending